It's a dangerous business going out your door by Jetfire 2012. Chapter 3. The balloon slowly returned to Earth, two Pegasus ponies flanking it. No pony spoke for a few moments, each of them trying their best to find the rest response they learned. Alzak, being quite practical and not fond of awkward silences, was the first to express her feelings. Well, don't matter how far away it is. Gotta be closer to 3 weeks worth of waiting for a potion. I say we go for it. It's definitely not 3 weeks away, Rainbow Dash said, touching down gently on her hooves. Fat top speed, probably can make it up there and back in 2 days. Now hold up, Rainbow, Applejack said, stepping out of the balloon and trying it down the stairs. I don't think it's a good idea for one pony to go all that way by herself. So, what? You want me to round up more Pegasus? Dash said. I could definitely do that. She pondered. Who owes me a favor? There's Red Comet. Helped him win that wrestling match with White. Red Comet. White. I love a good Gundam reference. I thought all of the Pegasi. Rarity emphasized the correct plural. What's the penny to help with the planting tomorrow? Rainbow Dash blinked a few times. Oh yeah, that's right, she said. How did you forget? That's what Paradise Ponies always minds. The Star was second rail of spring plan, Applejack yelled. They can't spare more than a few Pegasi. More than a few of any pony for Nightmare. So, what, you want me to go along with some Earth Pony? Dash said. What's so wrong with Earth Ponies? Applejack growled, prodding right up to the sky blue Pegasus's face. Well, they can't fly, for starters, Rainbow Dash growled back. Sakura says Twilight's got 2 weeks. 2.5 if we push it. I don't want to push it. I want to get that island as soon as possible. And I can't do that if I have to hang back and wait for some wingless pony to climb a mountain the hard way. And what have you got there? You couldn't find any bravos, the reserve pony retorted. You ain't the guard in town, Rainbow. You don't know the first thing about looking for flowers. The bright purple, how hard can they be found? And another thing. Outside Equestria means outside Princess Celestia's natural protection, Applejack said. We're right at the edge of it here at Bonneville, and we still get our fair share of monsters. Out there, she motioned with a hoof to the west. Who knows what kind of horrible things are out there lurking? Oh, yeah, Piggy Pie chirped in, bouncing in between the 2 ponies. There could be basilisks, bunylets, balrogs, and even world snakes. Foreshadowing. Oh! What's the world snake? Applejack Apple asked. Pink Earth Pony gave her a enormous smile. It's a snake as big as the world, silly. Are you saying I can't handle myself out there? Dash continued, pushing her down to Applejack's. Applejack pushed right back. I'm saying you gotta buy a habit of jumping in hoof first in situations without knowing what you're going into. You gotta at least take some pony who's more careful. Who? You? Applejack stepped back a little. She knows all her friends were looking at her. She honestly hadn't been expecting the conversation to go this direction. Her? Leave? Ponyville? Leave Equestria? That's not what she had been thinking at all. Applejack had spent her entire life in Ponyville. Except for one trip as a foal to Manhattan, she never traveled more than 40 miles away from Ponyville in any direction. The thought of galloping off into parts unknown was daunting. She almost couldn't wrap her mind around it. Well, maybe not money. You gotta go, Applejack, Applebloom said. You'll be able to find a bit of violence in no time. What about Spring Planting? Yours probably found herself fishing for excuses. I gotta stay behind and make sure. We're going to be expanding to South Orchard and... We might get something now to do all right. Or we can wait till you get back, the small yellow pony said, now hopping excitedly at her house. Applejack, you're the toughest, most debatable pony in Belleville. Any pony can get to the bed list in time. It's you. In time? Miradas repeated. Voice nodded the mocking superiority that should have laced it. She was deadly serious. I don't think she could do it in time. I don't think any pony could do it in time without wings. We have 2 weeks. In that time, whoever goes has to get to the Arkback Mountains, find a flower, and come back. That's a week to get there and a week to come back, assuming the bed of violet is easy to find. She glared at Applejack. You can run that fast, Applejack? Tony Sparkle was unsettled by the formulation. Well, Maybe when you put it that way, maybe it would be better. Actually, Spike said, I can think I can help with that. Every pony turned around and glanced at the small purple dragon. He had quite forgotten he was there. Answer your own gag here! And he helped her in that regard by remaining silent when he had gotten up in the balloon with them. Spike, what do you mean? Twilight asked. Come on! He said, mostly when Simon was setting off back into town. Spike ran as fast as his stubbly legs could carry him, which wasn't much faster than a fast trot to ponies, but he obliged by keeping pace in his wake. He led them back to the library, and proceeded through the pile of stack of books up the staircase, leading to the room he shared with Twilight. Leonard Unicorn followed him up the stairs. The rest of the ponies hung back, glancing at each other, wondering what Spike was up to. Spike, Twilight called, coming to the roof stairs. What are you doing? Just, his voice came from the deep room. It sounded like the closet. Looking for something. Aha! So he folded out of the doorway to Twilight's room. Down the path started down the stairs. So he followed down and out to the main floor of the library. He turned around to face the ponies, grinning. I can give you all the more time with this. He held up a glass bottle with a cork stopper. An empty bottle? Fluttershy asked. Not for long, Spike said. Pulled out the topper, put the bottle to his lips, and breathed. A burst of gleaming fire shot into the bottle. Soaring flames quickly filling the small space. He pulled his mouth away and placed the lid on the bottle, pushing it down tightly. Then held it up for all to examine. The fire watched it bounce out the bottle's interior with nervous energy. It changed color depending on when and from what angle it was viewed, sometimes appearing purple, other times bright green. This, he said, is a special fire I used to send messages to Princess Celestia. She also uses this fire to send her messages back to me. She has a repository in the Palace of the Sun in Camelot. I changed the magic in this flame to make it more like the sword fire Princess has. Instead of traveling to her, it'll come right back to me. Anything that this fire burns will be sent right back to my mouth, just like the letters Princess sends from Camelot. So, if, when you find a benevolent, just open this bottle, make sure the fire comes down to the flower, and send the flower right back to me. That means whoever goes doesn't have to rush to come back. Twilight said, Oh, Spike. She was overcome with emotion. She nuzzled the small dragon so hard he nearly knocked him off his feet. Violet eyes blinking back tears. Spike laughed, wrapping his arms around his friend's neck. You're welcome. That means y'all can spend the 2 weeks getting to the mountains, Amblewood said. She turned once more to her sister. Applejack, you're my good 2 weeks. You gotta go now. But, Applejack noticed that not just Applebloom, but Twilight Sparkle was now looking at her. The latter unicorn had an eager, pleading look in her eyes. She was still struggling not to cry, but she smiled in relief as well. The thought of Applejack going on this journey clearly lifted her spirits. Applejack was surprised and humbled. How could she say no now? Twilight has that much faith in me. All right, I'm going. All right, Applebloom said with a leap. Thank you, Applejack, Twilight Sparkle said, smiling. Rainbow Dash narrowed her eyes. Fine, she said in a low voice. She tried to help the Applejack and once more snuck her nose to the Earth Pike's face. The 13 days go by, and we haven't reached the Archback Mountains at your pace. Go fly the rest of the way at top speed and look for the bed of violets myself. Applejack nodded. Sounds fan to me. Probably a good idea, just to be safe. She gave the Rainbow Mane Pegasus a smug look. Assuming you're coming, of course. What? Applejack exclaimed right back. Of course I'm coming. I have to come. I haven't heard you officially volunteer. Well, I'm officially volunteering right now, she cried, hovering off the ground. I'm going to the Archback Mountains with you. Okay, Applejack said, looking back at Simple Points and Spike. Sakura, will you be willing to keep an eye on Twilight while we're going? At my home in the forest I must stay, said the zebra. But I'll make sure to stop by at least once a day. Good enough, said Applejack. Well, Spike here too. If I get 2 more of us, I'll stay behind and help look at the Twilight. That'll leave 3 of us to go. To quote one of my favorite fantasy animated films, it takes 3 to begin such a quest. Applejack, Twilight protested. I do not need that many ponies or buying nursemaid. Twilight, said Fluttershy, if something this serious, you're bound to get worse. You shouldn't be afraid to take help. The whole lot will listen, strike you down. In 2 weeks' time, you do more than frown, Sakura added. Fluttershy, would you be willing to stay? I don't mean to say you wouldn't be a help on the road, but you're so good at taking care of critters. I understand, Applejack, said the very yellow Pegasus. I'll gladly take care of Twilight. So, we need one more pony for the trip, Applejack said. Concerning the two remaining places, he sighed. Well, I guess you could come play goodbye. Oh boy! The pink airplane cried, bouncing our feet. I used to feel adventure! A perilous journey across these vast lands with unknown terrors. A bold step took beyond the familiar into the extraordinary. She cut her head and grinned. Guess where I'm going? Actually, Verity said, I'd like to go, if you don't mind, Pinkie Pie. The rest of the group stopped at a gog at the White Unicorn. Where do you want to go? Jazz said. It's not some shopping trip. It's going to be dangerous, Rarity, said Applejack. Well, I know that, Rarity said. I'm all pleased with what you're saying, but I feel I must go. Twilight isn't dangerous, she is in now, because she was trying to help me. I feel I need to make it right. Oh, Rarity, I said it wasn't your fault. But it is. And he said directly, I have a debt I must repay, Donny. I won't be discreet. Besides, see, I will smile. No punning and Ponyville has my eye for color. I'll pick up those beautiful flowers and no trouble at all. Pinkie and I, okay, Mary, you can go. I'll stay here, keep the horn fires flowing. Ah, think on it. Might not be a bad idea to have you along, Rarity. Your tales could be useful, not to mention your magic. Just don't slow us down, Dad said. I assure you, Rainbow. I'm more than capable of keeping up, Dorothy answered. Okay, then, it's sailed. Applejack stomped her hoof on the floor. Rarity, Braveness, and I will go to those Archbreak Mountains, get that bell loud, and listen to the woods. Twilight Sparkle smiled. Her heart was in her throat. The day had been such a wild ride of emotion, peaceful, then violent, tragic, and now, from despair, a flame of hope had been kindled. She was still frightened, of course. Wasn't used to placing a problem onto somebody else's hopes to solve. It was always she who tried to solve the problems of others, with her magic, intelligence, knowledge she acquired through study. Now she had to trust the others to help her. When they fail, she would pay the ultimate price. They won't fail, she told herself. They're my friends. They never let me down before. Thank you all so much, she said. She went to her friend's head to the whole library's trunk. Suddenly seeing zero of it. All the rest of Ponyville's out there, relaxing, having fun. She envied them. But I was wondering, do you think we can go back to the festival? I really did want to see it. Applejack nuzzled her. Certainly, Sugar Cube. I do my packet tonight. Let's go enjoy the sun while she's still up. Her Surf Pony led the way to the library's door. There was a unicorn by her side. All her friends followed them into the afternoon light.